Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Balls in Your Court podcast. Cortez Paul is here. Oh, it's that day. Beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful Tuesday. That means basketball is here. Finally, after a long summer, after a long fall, basketball has returned. And let me tell you, this is how I feel, so listen to this clip right quick.
Tonight's the night. And it's going to happen again and again. Has to happen. Nice night.
Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king off the microphone. So it's Dr. J and Moses Malone. I like slam dunks.
Y'all enjoy that Dustin Moore and Curtis Blow cameo that I just had for you. But yes, it is very exciting to have basketball back. I am going to be by myself today, so you get to hear my lovely voice the whole time. So, but let you know, Mr. Carter's not here right now, but we did go to Kevin's Corner before he had to depart and take his wonderful son to a trick-and-treating event here down in Jacksonville. It is beautiful here. But take a listen to here and hear Kevin's thoughts about the upcoming Eastern Conference. Stay tuned. Listen, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kevin's Corner.
What a fast-ass countdown.
I know, right? I'm just sitting here, and I know I just get this out of here. We're just trying to get this out of the way. Just trying to get everything set up because, you know, we do got basketball coming in at 8 o'clock. So
3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, well, Mr. Carter's not going to be able to join
Why
us.
I had popcorn in my mouth, by the way.
I know.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, exactly. As I'm probably getting nailed with popcorn corners and everything.
I'll flip the top of it.
Nice. So Mr. Carter's not going to be able to join us because he's got to take his son to a trunk or treat. Is that what they call it, right?
It's tour and treat.
Tour and treat.
What we're going to be doing is probably, I think it's taking a tour of the Jaguars locker room and going out on, I think they get to go out on the field and look at the scoreboards and stuff like that. So it should be a pretty fun night for the little one. Me, I've been there, done that.
I know you've been there.
But the little one will enjoy it.
I know you got your wife got out of it because she wants to go to the gym, so she gave you the duties to play.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah, you're totally okay.
I was like, whatever. I was like, you can go. No, you go. No, you can go. No, you go. After the third, look, keys to a successful marriage. Tell them 3 times, and if it's still the same answer, then you just do it. Don't ask no more after the 3rd time. Just 3 times, still same answer, then just go and do it. They still probably going to be pissed, but you asked 3 times. So 3 times is the charm.
3 times is the charm right there.
Always asking 3.
All right.
If you ask twice, they'll still, If you ask 3 times there, you gave them plenty of freaking opportunity.
Good to go.
They still pissed off after that?
You like whatever, huh?
All
right. So let's talk about this. We're gonna talk about the Eastern Conference, and this is our bread and butter.
Popcorn.
What we know more because you know our team participated in here, and we, as you Kevin like to say,
and we're actually on the east side, so we actually be able to watch these games.
These games here as well. So let's talk about the Atlanta division last year, and you know, to get your thoughts about this. This was a division that
sucked.
Well, I kindly put, you can just say that the best team in the division won 48 games. So Toronto was even the only comfortable team in this division, really. But
still is.
But let's talk about this here. Let's talk about this briefly. So this division here
sucks.
Talk about it.
So much New York, so much sucking. It's going to be owned by Toronto winning again. Toronto will probably end up having right around the same record. Maybe a few more losses because a lot of the other Eastern Conference teams have gotten better.
Right.
Chicago, Cleveland, they've all gotten better. But some of them have gotten worse. Indiana, with George out for however long he's going to be out for. New York still sorry. Brooklyn still sorry. Philadelphia still tanking. They just took the tanking into a new year, but they're going to go right along with it. But I see Toronto probably winning it again. They're by far the best team. They haven't done anything to really take away from what they had last year. So.
Well, they was in danger of losing Lowry, but they ended up re-signing him back. So.
And then some idiot puts on Twitter, they should seriously consider trading Lowry. You idiot! They just went out and gave him the money. Why are they going to trade him after they gave him money?
Right.
That is the most ass-backwards thinking of anyone I've ever seen. Please get off my Twitter.
This team last year, they was top 10 in both offensive and defensive efficiency. So that's a lot to be said about this young team that is growing up. And it wasn't pretty fun to watch this team in the playoffs as well. And the crowd. And
the crowd was ridiculous. The crowd was like, we haven't had nothing in years.
So this is something that you want to see here. So, but in this division here, I mean, any other team that you think that can even come close to them at all? What about the Knicks? They re-signed Carmelo back.
And there you go. That was it.
That was it, huh?
They re-signed Carmelo back, and then we stopped. Because they didn't do nothing else that really made you go, oh.
Tyson Chandler gone. They got, he's gone. You got Raymond Felton gone. They did get Jose Calderon in there. I guess they really is trying to, I don't know how you can, I guess you're trying to preach patience to Carmelo, and he still stayed.
He don't give a crap. He got what he wanted. That was basically it. He wanted it. Him and Lala wanted that money, and they got it.
All right, so pick so the winner division you think is gonna be Toronto.
Yeah.
All right, give me your team out of the division that you want to roll as far as the Atlantic. You got Toronto, Brooklyn, New York, Boston, Philadelphia. What's your starting five or your best five in this division?
Lowry, Carmelo, just because he's the best scorer out there. Johnson, out of Brooklyn. I like him for some odd reason.
Yeah, I like Joe Johnson.
I like Joe Johnson. Norns Noel. We'll go with Noel for Philly. I'm trying to take a person off of each team. And then Marcus Smart on Boston. Going with the younger guys to mix in with the older guy.
You think he's going to have a good year?
I think he will. I think without Rondo in, you're going to see him have to come into his own early. And he I think he'll be all right.
All right. Let's move forward here and talk about the Central Division.
The toughest division in the Eastern Conference.
You got Indiana, Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, and Milwaukee. Indiana, of course, led that division and was the best record last year. Now they
won't have it this year.
They won't have it this year, of course, because.
But like I said, Paul George will probably be back right around All-Star break.
You think Paul George gonna come back?
Is what I'm thinking. He just broke his leg. He didn't do nothing. It was a clean break. He broke his leg. All you have to do is have time for it to heal. Then time for him to strengthen it up a little bit. He's already out shooting jumpers on it with no cast on his leg.
Right.
So I think he'll be back probably by All-Star break, if not sooner. It's just a broken leg.
Gotcha. Anything else you want to think about this team, Roy Hibbert? You want to add anything about him, about his inconsistency in the playoffs?
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. I don't know what got into his head, but apparently it was doo-doo. Because early on they're going to have to run it through West, but West is going to be out 3 games to start the season. So early on they're going to have to run their offense through West with George out. But like I said, I expect George to come back. People are saying he's going to be gone for the year. It's because y'all don't know how long a broken leg takes to heal. Broken leg does not take a year to heal. It only takes 3 months or 2 months for it to heal right back up. But it's doing all the other stuff to condition yourself to get back into shape is what he's going to have to do. So, like I said, I expect sometime right around the All-Star break, if not before. If he came back before around Christmas time, I wouldn't be surprised at all either.
What do you think about them losing Lance Stevenson?
Seen it coming. I seen it coming just because of the chemistry issues it was causing on the team. People were all, look at he's just being like. No, you could tell it was irritating the piss out of him. You can tell it was irritating them. You can tell it was entertaining Larry Bird. When you started irritating Larry Bird, that's when you knew your days were numbered.
Yeah. So, any thoughts on this team here? You got Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, Stan Van Gundy's new coach at the helm, Milwaukee, Jason Kidd with an ugly exit from Brooklyn.
And then went to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. You got Derrick Rose coming back.
That's what Chicago's key is if Derrick Rose can stay healthy and can stay on the floor. And then with their addition of Gasol and still got Noah and Jimmy Butler and all those key guys that they'll be able to play around. But the key to that team is Derrick Rose. Without Derrick Rose, their offense suffers tremendously.
Right.
With him on the floor, he's able to score and make everybody around him better. Derrick Rose is one of those guys that makes everyone around him better on the offensive end of the floor. They got plenty on their team to handle it defensively. So he's that guy that they need to make everything flow better on the offensive end of the floor. And it all hinders on, can he stay healthy? If he can perform at half of what he was doing before he went down, they'll be fine.
How fun this team be to watch with all the passers they got on their team? You got Rose,
you got Noah, Rose, Gasol.
And Gasol, the big guys that can pass out the post.
You got two of the best passing big men out of the post that the NBA has. And it's going to be fun. There'll be a team to watch, but like I said, it all hinders on Derrick Rose. Cleveland, we all know.
As you say, Miami North, right?
Miami North, we all know what's going on up there. Their big key is exactly like Chicago. Can everyone stay healthy? Mm-hmm. If everyone can stay healthy, how quickly are they going to be able to gel together? The bad part for Cleveland is they might have got better, but so has everybody else in the East too. Yeah. So the East has gotten tougher. So I don't see Cleveland making it out of the East. Mm-hmm. I don't even see them making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in their first year together. Maybe their second year after they get some chemistry, yes. It's completely different than what it was in Miami. Okay. Miami, you had alpha dogs that have been there before. Well, not really, because Chris Bosh hasn't been there before.
But you talking about like Haslam.
But you had the alpha dogs who have won before. You had the alpha dogs who they were taking turns of scoring, and they were taking turns to do their thing, and they were able to do it. Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving don't come off to me as those type of alpha dogs that they had in Miami. Mm-hmm. They don't come off to me as that.
Okay. Talk about the Pistons here. They got Andre Drummond. You got Stan Van Gundy.
My fantasy pick. In every league I got.
So I know your fantasy pick, so you're expecting this guy along with others to kind of definitely take off this season, right?
Well, Drummond's game is he plays a big man's game. Mm-hmm. And with Stan, big man. Yeah. Stan, you always look at Stan as a big man's coach because what he did with Dwight in Orlando, and so and what he did in Miami when he had all the big men in Miami as well. So I like them. I don't like them enough yet to put them on a higher pedestal, but I like them, and they'll give them another year or two. Okay. Let Stan get his system in place, and let him get his players in place. Then we'll see what they can do.
Okay, I like that.
But Milwaukee's
still in the project.
In the projects. Yeah, they still.
You got Jabari and Giannis, and then that's pretty much it.
They're still in the projects.
Still in the project. The cold, snowy.
They're gonna play some of these teams, and they're gonna look like a deer in headlights.
Nice. Yeah. With the Buck reference, I give you that. All right, who you got winning this division?
Bulls with an asterisk if Derrick Rose stays healthy. If he goes down, Cleveland's gonna win it. But I give it that little asterisk just because.
All right, give me your top 5 out of this division as far as players.
LeBron, Derrick Rose.
Good.